9 years ago, I started a theater business called Cutler Bros Productions with my brother Pat. We really need this show to land well at the end of September because the October mortgage payment's coming up and
Afghans and everything. I thought I'd try to figure out how to use them.
I really don't see how we're going to get this improv show off.
Getting a lot of flack from the community about this broadcast. Jim Cameron's grabbing his ankles. Matt said something about freezing his nuts off. We just can't have that kind of behavior.
This is a letter from the high school saying we can't broadcast the games anymore.
It's gotten out of control, really.
I'm not going to let people sit there and take jabs at us.
If he doesn't show up, show's in 3 hours. I don't know if I can do it.
Let's score the game. Wait a minute. I don't want to know. I can go up there and see it.
Bush gets home, he puts his Giants on, and they're losing 2-1 to the Cardinals. That's all he cares about.
I like Cameron. I really do. But he sometimes, especially when you're working with him, just turns into a madman, a crazy person, and he thinks that he's Sergeant Boot Camp or something.
It sucks having to move all that stuff down to the theater. We only have a week till the creep show.
Zane had called and said he had to run an errand, but he'd be right down. Never showed up.
Well,
I don't get it. How can you be late for an important rehearsal?
What? I told you I had things I had to do.
Here I am trying to help him out with this whole creep show thing, and now Kelly's gonna get on my ass about it?
It's gonna go up one way or another. Roof's falling apart. The whole thing's falling apart.
Oh my gosh, look at the water. We made the front page. Creep show Slade in Deer Lodge.
Hey, how about that tour? This is just unbelievable. Sometimes I wonder if we're just in over our heads.
We weren't a band today. Happens every time. Great cast, everything's going good, then he invites everybody else into it.
Roger's band rehearses at our place every Sunday, and Kelly gave him a key to the side door. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I'm done with them. I'm not going to be disrespected in my own theater. I don't care how good of a tech guy he is. Well, I guess there's no point doing a set change if no one's here to do it.
So, what's the point of having a set/tech run-through if no one in the cast shows up?
You been drinking already?
Yeah.
Who drinks 8 hours before our first show? We got 2 shows. I have complete faith in Zane. I hope that he doesn't let us down.
Yeah.
Did you see that lady? She fell out there and hit her head. Minutes before the show went up, I heard that some lady slipped on the ice outside of our theater, and my heart just sunk.
Yeah, that's not good.
The show must go on. Who cares if we get sued?
Nice. This is your stage. This is what we act for. Literally, this is what we do. What do? This. Define this, Webster. This is acting. This.
Moments before Christmas comedy night goes up, I hear that some lady fell on our ice outside of our theater. It was my aunt. Thank God. I mean, not that she fell, but, just that she probably won't sue our theater.
It's not fine, this party sucks anyway.
Biggest show of the year. Great crowd. I'm ready to kick this pig.
The first skit went pretty well, and then the intro video and the band kicks off, and we're up and rolling.
You know, Roger's band, we bitch about them a lot, but they do a good job. They really do.
Roger makes me a little bit nervous for the show because he's not only trying to run all the tech stuff, but he's also the house band. It's a lot of stuff to do.
Well, I don't know how many people know this, but I hosted the very first comedy night that they did down in the Rialto Theater. And I talked to Kelly about hosting this one, and I got down to write some materials for tonight, and I got to thinking about all the things through the first comedy night to this one, the things that have changed.
Wolfie's hosting the show, who actually hosted the very first comedy night, which we've been doing for 9 years now.
Barbecue magnet, he's a pork barrel pushing fat corrupt politician. It's owned by big businesses like Ace Hardware and RC Home.
This is our 20th comedy night. It's just like Saturday Night Live. You know, we get a guest host from the community. We've had the superintendent of public schools, the Butte High football coach, and we've even had some kid from France host the show.
I started doing comedy night on Comedy Night 8, and it has been a wild ride.
I'll tell you what's funny. Me driving your car off the cliff.
You're gonna drive my car off a cliff? That poor car.
Tilly was supposed to host the 7th comedy night, but like many others do, he flaked out.
Now, Mr. Scriptwriter, why did you mess up on that last guy from Venezuela?
Guess I should have checked my facts better.
At the least.
And what do you think should happen to you? Should probably be fired.
I didn't flake out. I'm just a piece of shit.
Probably the date. What? Are you kidding me? First you say I'm a 7 on the ugly scale, and you want to go on a date with her?
This is my 3rd comedy night, and quite naturally it's getting much better because they have much better talent.
What exactly did you say? Hash, weed, uppers, downers?
I only have a couple skits because I had to go to my brother's 50th birthday party. What these don't understand is that I'm going to be 50 pretty soon, and it's a momentous occasion. They could have gave me more, I would have learned more than everybody else, but they just didn't trust me.
My husband is always putting things in the dishwasher that don't belong there. You know, last night I found a jar of peanut butter. And then last week I found the family dog. If I don't wash it close enough, he might end up in the dishwasher himself.
Timing was flawless.
And the part about the family dog.
I love the conclusion of the joke. It was just brilliant.
I think that Cameron's not getting the roles because the Cutlers realized that A, he's not that funny, and number 2, he's not that funny.
Thailand. We found 14 bags of rice and a $2 bill in the back of Sammy's trunk.
Hey, you sold my wife to Thailand?
Yeah, I love comedy night. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, you know, it is highly illegal. Oh, yeah, it's highly illegal. But
throw a dog a bone, you know?
You never know, is a skit going to land? Is it going to bomb? Are they going to laugh out loud or just kind of chuckle to themselves? You know, you don't know if someone's going to remember their lines, forget their props. You know, last year I was in one where nobody said a line through the entire thing but me. First comedy night monologue ever. And I was awesome. That's it. Straight up awesome.
The show kicked off, it was going great, and then we hit a little rough patch.
Okay, so here's an idea I was thinking about.
Just tell the damn joke, man.
Alright. So, I was thinking about people who are obsessed with brushing their teeth, but they also smoke cigarettes. So it's like, screw the teeth, I have the whitest teeth in the family.
Stand up? That skit just bombed. I don't know who wrote that. It's kind of like when you have Matt Freeze and Jake Davenport show up last minute for a thing at Scotty's. Just sucked.
That was very funny.
Really? Really? Good. I'm laughing so hard inside, it hurts.
I don't understand it because during rehearsal, that was an awesome skit. It was really funny. And then when we performed it, crickets. Nothing happened.
That was great, Ben.
But that was one of my best jokes, and you guys didn't even, like, laugh.
Well, it might have been the fact that Jake completely messed up his first joke.
Give it a try, Ben. Try another.
Alright.
Come on, man, you got this.
Okay. So here's another idea I was thinking about.
It was supposed to be, I may be dying of lung cancer, but I've got the whitest teeth, something like that. And he said, screw the teeth, I've got the whitest ones in the business, or I'm an idiot, whatever he did. It was schmuck.
The crowd was a little bit weird. The first few skits were kind of tough to pull the laughs. It was a little bit shaky from the start.
So funny.
You mind if I steal that? Look, if it wasn't funny, you guys can tell me. No, I'm being serious. I thought for a moment I was watching the late, great George Carlin.
Do you have anything else for us, Ben?
Nothing polished, man. Sorry.
Okay, then who'd like to go next?
I'll go again.
Okay.
You know, I didn't really like where the show was going from the start. The skits were funny, but the crowd was just, they didn't respond.
Well, I mean, you guys should give me another chance. I have some funny stuff. Come on.
Ben, everything you said tonight has been absolute hilariousness.
Look, but you guys even laughed once. I mean,
Maybe the first audience wasn't drunk enough since the show started at 7.
Touch me again, I'll dismember you. I've slowed you down, Waldo? Yes, she is.
I'm not doing this in perfect here, Waldo. I'm not doing it.
Just get out of here, Lydia.
Waldo, if you're going to do this, then I want a divorce.
Okay, bye.
Finally, a bit of life from our audience.
Get out here.
What's going on?
Now you lay down on the ground and pretend you're in a manger. What the hell do you think you're doing? Oh, you may have Joseph and Mary, my friend, but I have baby Jesus. And it clearly says in the city decorating code that you cannot have two alike households, neighboring households decorations. Booyah!
The show really did pick up after the first couple skits, but it did get a little scary there.
Lydia, would you like to come with me? Yes.
Oh, no, she ain't going, no. fire. No! That's alright, leave your cooking sucks and your butt smells.
Yeah, you just get me and Kelly rolling around on the stage, and hell and Keller will laugh at that.
It's really amazing where comedy nights come from. We've had so many hurdles and hoops to jump through, and trials and tribulations. The first time that we thought of the idea of comedy night, I proposed it to the Museum and Arts Foundation for a whopping $3 a ticket, and they turned it down.
Comedy night has its highs, has its lows. Just ask my brother Pat about comedy night too.
They're always talking about comedy night too. It sucked. Nothing was good until I started participating in it.
And sits on his fat ass and works all but one day a year. So what are you gonna do about it?
We're nothing but a bunch of pathetic, puny little piece of dog turd elves that work harder than flies breaking down camel dung.
I say we take down the big guy. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So, Santa's not doing so well financially, right? Kids are not into Etch-a-Sketch or Mr. Potato Head anymore. They're into Xboxes, iPhones, smartphones, and twins!
It's been a pretty fun ride. We took this crappy video store, turned it into a full functional theater. Shows, man. It's been a blast.
So who's with me?
Oh, I'm nervous.
Oh, shake the cobwebs off your candy cane. Alright, well, just play it cool until the boss leaves, alright? Here it comes.
Did you hear this? There is something wrong with the children are spreading. They're saying that I am not real. And that the parents put the presents under the trees. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I'd like to take credit for Kelly and his brothers and the family getting this whole thing together, because I was the one that put him in all those shows about 10, 15 years ago, because he was freaking funny and there was a lot of talent there.
Daddy Kyle. Everybody adores Daddy Kyle. His illegitimate children, Kelly and Jim Tilley. They worship the ground that fat walks on.
He's not my dad. Cameron's just.
Maybe we should get a tombstone.
Sir. Places around the world are
I'll
requesting...
take care of it tomorrow.
We can't wait till tomorrow. Butte, Montana feels like Laredo, Texas.
Well, I bet they're drinking to that.
All in all, a very successful night. We had nearly 200 people attend Comedy Night 20.
Yeah. Can I hug you?
This ends the show. It ends the season. Now it's time to look forward to summer.
You know what we're doing here in Deer Lodge is amazing. It's awesome. And the people here should be proud of it.
We've built a theater. We've built a reputation, and if you build it, they will come.
Every day, week, month, year, it's a struggle in and out. But finally, we found our place. It's amazing.
You know, this theater takes a lot of hard work and dedication. And you can't forget, there's a lot of talented people.
No, the show went well. We've got about 200 people at both shows, so it was pretty crazy. The next day, I give Pat a call to let him know how the show went. How's Alaska? Pat founded Cutler Bros with me, and you know, growing up, we'd film all kinds of movies and things together. He was really my right-hand man. But now he's moved to Alaska. He still does, you know, massive amounts of things for the company. Should be good. Should be good. All right, dude. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Company night overall went well. Now tonight we have Mona's Gala to top off the holiday season.
Guess I better get ready, huh? After my Christmas program at the school and kids praise and comedy night and band and choir and all these other things, I'm pretty exhausted.
Mom's playing the piano. Just a bittersweet time of the year, man.
We've really done a lot this year, you know, from our Valentine's Day show in February that kicked everything off to Roger building that beautiful stage, to me and Cameron and Tilly traveling down to Texas to get the theater seats. We've really done a lot.
All right, you know what? It came up again. Don't remind me of the trip. Kelly and Tilly drinking all the way there, drinking all the way back. Kelly's pissing in my truck in a can, and Tilly's smoking out the back window. Does everybody have to remind me of that? I did a lot of work for these guys, and they just harassed me all the time.
It was a lot of fun. I had a great time.
I don't think the theater has anywhere to go but up. In the summer lineup, for instance, we've got Sound of Music, Wizard of Oz, and The Odd Couple. Seriously, how can you go wrong with that?
The gala was beautiful. It was not like what I'd expected. The food. The food was great, and I know a thing or two about food.
The gala, the cherry on top of the year. What a year.
We drank some wine, we enjoyed ourselves, and here's to a successful 2013.